Hello, it's Lindy Royer from Park Meadows Pilates and Physical Therapy in Lone Tree and creator of the Body Truth program. This is the third video in our series of indoor golf for this season, and I'm giving you a series of tips and techniques that will keep you ready for golf when the spring comes around. If you do all of these things that I'm telling you in this series, you'll be way more prepared for golf when the season rolls around, whenever that is, when the snow stops flying here in Colorado. So today I want to talk to you about the ankle joint. The ankle joint is really important for golf because it's a place where we pivot when we swing. So do you know in your own body where the ankle joint is located? I'm here today with my friend Seymour, who I failed to introduce to you actually in the last video. So here's Seymour, and Seymour helps us understand where things are located in our own body. So if I bring up his foot, I'm just going to show you his foot here. Here's the foot, here's the lower leg, and right in here is the ankle joint. And I'm going to show you that on a different model over here. So here's the foot that we looked at in the last video. This is the lower leg bone, known as the tibia. And the ankle joint is formed by the tibia sitting on top of the ankle joint. So hopefully you can see, and I'll show you in a different model in a second, this is kind of a dome shape. It's a little bit like the top of an arch. And the base of the tibia sits on top of that arch. So this is a convex concave kind of relationship. The inside of the ankle bone is formed by the tibia. Now you may be wondering to yourself, what about the outside? Well, the outside is formed by this bone, the fibula, and since I don't have four hands, I can't really show you this too easily. But the outside of the ankle bone is formed by the little skinny fibula bone that runs down the outside. What's important about the ankle joint is that when we play golf, we're rotating down over the top of that dome of the bone that I just showed you, this bone, which is called the talus. So I'm going to show you a little exercise that I want you to do in the next couple of weeks that will help to bring more awareness into this joint so that you have more mobility and more control at the ankle joint. So watch this. Okay, so here we have Tracy. She's going to show you this simple little ankle awareness exercise that we're going to do this week. Before she does, I just want to show you where the ankle joint is located. So right down in here is where that talus bone sits, and this is the arch right here of the tibia, the inside bone, and the fibula, the outside bone. So there's literally an arch that's formed over the top of the talus bone. The talus bone is that bone that has a nice curved roof. So what Tracy's going to do is she's going to imagine that she's standing in the inside of a tornado, if you will, and the wind is swirling around her 360 degrees. So all you're doing as you're doing this exercise is you're imagining the movement of the tibia and the fibula, the lower leg bones, over that domed arch of the talus bone, and then she's going to reverse that direction and go the other way. What I want you to notice is how your feet react to this, how your knees react, and how your hips react. And you might find that there are certain areas where you feel a little bit less controlled. Those are the areas that are going to actually betray you a little bit in your golf swing. So you might notice for Tracy that she's having to lift her left foot up more to get around that back left part of the movement because she doesn't feel as stable. And now that I pointed it out, she's correcting that. So notice if your feet stay exactly the same as you're doing this or if they are different. Practice this week. You're going to do about 30 to 60 seconds in each direction. A couple of times a day is great, and definitely do this in bare feet. You'll develop way more awareness. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.